K-dramas are full of handsome actors, and we've ranked the top 24 by how good-looking they are. You might be surprised by who made it to the top. 24. Eun-woo. Eun-woo is the definition of rising hotness in the Korean entertainment world, and his visuals alone are enough to turn heads. Standing tall with a model's physique, sculpted jawline, and piercing yet gentle eyes, he carries an irresistible magic that's impossible to ignore. His features exude the boyish charm of a male lead, and his warm smile makes him incredibly endearing, creating the perfect mix of boy-next-door sweetness and high-fashion allure. His heartbreaking moment came with My Lovely Runner, a drama that catapulted him into the spotlight and showcased his irresistible combination of charm and talent. The way he carried himself in every scene, equal parts vulnerable and enthralling, only added to his already overwhelming charm. With his star on the rise, he's proving that he's more than just a pretty face. He's a powerhouse talent ready to take the industry by storm. 23. Eun-woo. Eun-woo, known as the face genius, is undeniably one of the most captivating figures in both the K-pop and Korean drama scenes. What sets him apart is not just his striking looks, but also the fact that he has never undergone plastic surgery, a rarity in industries known for their emphasis on appearance. Even praised by a plastic surgeon for his naturally symmetrical face, Eun-woo has truly won the genetic lottery.
His childhood photos, and this man was just born perfect. Any more people born like this and I'm gonna be out of business.
Despite his facial features leaning towards the softer side, Eun-woo's masculine aura and well-built body add a layer of allure that complements his charm. With numerous male lead roles under his belt, he effortlessly embodies the essence of a true leading man, captivating audiences and sweeping them off their feet. While some have criticized his acting, accusing him of coasting on his good looks, Eun-woo has consistently shown improvement and dedication to his craft. This is particularly evident in his more recent projects, where he has demonstrated significant growth and maturity in his performances. Regardless of what the critics and some haters say, Eun-woo has truly cemented his position as one of the top idol actors of his generation. 22. Jae-wook. Jae-wook is a name that seems to be everywhere now, and it's no surprise. This 26-year-old actor's hotness is undeniable, and it's not just about his looks. Though, let's be real, his sharp jawline, soulful eyes, and effortlessly stylish vibe are enough to make anyone swoon. His on-screen presence is pure electricity. In Alchemy of Souls, for example, every scene with him felt charged, like he could go from tender and protective to fiery and dangerous in an instant. That unpredictability, paired with his raw masculinity, keeps fans glued to the screen. He knows how to wear a suit just as well as he rocks a casual, tousled look, proving he can pull off just about anything with an effortlessly sexy appeal. 21. Taec-yeon. Another idol actor who has caught us off guard with his charismatic boyish vibe and stunning physique is Taec-yeon. He sure knows how to flaunt his toned and naturally tanned body, making it hard to look away from the screen. Just when you thought Taec-yeon couldn't possibly become any more captivating, his post-military transformation has proven otherwise. His form now boasts a more masculine build, while his boyish charm has only intensified over time. Like many idol actors, Taec-yeon faced mixed reviews, with some critics comparing his acting unfavorably to that of his co-actors. Nevertheless, he proved himself as a talented actor, particularly in romantic comedies, where he effortlessly showcases his comedic timing and ability to build chemistry with his co-actors. It's in roles that push him to explore complex emotions, like his portrayal of an evil mastermind in Vincenzo and a formidable policeman in Blind, where Taec-yeon truly shines. These performances not only showcase his acting abilities, making him a talent worth following closely throughout his career. 20. Do-hyun. Famous for his starring roles in romantic melodramas, Do-hyun isn't your conventional sexy heartthrob. He doesn't boast a Herculean build or a string of steamy scenes to captivate audiences. Nonetheless, he possesses a distinctive allure that's undeniably his own. With a talent for embodying mysteriously alluring characters, such as the morally ambiguous doctor in The Glory and a prosecutor concealing a dark secret in The Good, Bad Mother, this actor effortlessly infuses his roles with a seductive allure, taking the viewer on a thrilling journey. With him now performing his mandatory military duty, we are sure to expect more sexiness from him, as we have already seen this change from actors who finished this military discharge. Until then, he still managed to surprise fans with his transformation for his movie Exuma. Exclusive stills have been released, and everyone seems to be loving his new look, with some calling it dangerously sexy and unbelievably appealing. Regardless of the role he's playing, it's a level of sexiness that not everyone can pull off. 19. Song Kang. Song Kang's continuous presence in Netflix dramas has cemented his status as one of the most popular actors of his generation. Despite starting in supporting roles, he has quickly transitioned into numerous leading roles, showing no signs of slowing down. What sets Song Kang apart is not just his good looks, but also his refusal to be confined to cliched roles reliant solely on his appearance. He consistently challenges himself by stepping out of his comfort zone, seeking out diverse characters and narratives that showcase his depth as an actor. On screen, Song Kang's charisma and undeniable sex appeal shine through, whether he's in a steamy kissing scene or an intense action sequence. His ability to bring a unique and alluring flavor to the Korean drama scene has undoubtedly contributed to his growing popularity and solidified his status as one of the best leading men in Korean drama. 18. Rowoon. Known for being booked and busy, Rowoon is an actor who sure knows how to keep a demanding schedule all while maintaining a standard of performance that never fails to impress. From portraying a student's first love to roles that offer heartfelt comfort, Rowoon's versatility shines through in every role he takes on. However, Rowoon's talent truly blossoms in roles with a mature appeal that will surely make everybody swoon. Renowned among Korean drama actors for his unforgettable kissing scenes, he effortlessly embodies the role of a desirable and dreamy male lead. His on-screen chemistry with female leads is mesmerizing, creating hypnotizing and steamy moments that linger in viewers' minds long after the screen fades to black. He's undoubtedly one of the most alluring actors of his generation, with a sexiness that is more than just a statuesque body and a handsome face. 17. Kim Woo-bin. Kim Woo-bin's hotness is in a league of its own, not just because of his model-esque visuals, but because of the strength and resilience that make him even more magnetic. Standing at an impressive 6'2" with a lean, perfectly proportioned physique, his chiseled jawline, sharp cheekbones, and those intense, deep-set eyes. And his signature smirk and that deep voice, and you've got a man who can make hearts skip a beat without even trying. But what truly sets Kim Woo-bin apart is the story behind the man. Battling cancer in 2017 was a life-altering challenge, but his recovery is a testament to his inner strength and determination. The fact that he has returned to the industry looking even more radiant and healthier than ever makes his hotness shine on a whole new level. 16. Lee Jong-seok. Lee Jong-seok has this refined, almost otherworldly kind of hotness that makes him stand out in the crowded world of Korean entertainment. What truly makes him irresistible is the quiet intensity he brings to every role, combined with a soft, vulnerable charm that sneaks up on you when you least expect it. One of his signature traits is his piercing gaze, those deep, expressive eyes that seem to hold a world of emotions. And let's not forget his velvety voice, which has this soothing and mesmerizing quality that makes even his most subtle lines linger in your mind. He also knows how to turn on the heat in romantic scenes, delivering kisses and intimate moments with a passion that feels both natural and electrifying. 15. Ha-joon. Despite his limited projects as a leading man in romance genres, Ha-joon has effortlessly captured everyone's hearts with his magnetic charm, intense gaze, and sculpted physique. In 2021, he was featured on People magazine's prestigious list of the 25 sexiest men on TV, solidifying his status as one of the sexiest Korean actors in his generation. Ha-joon's talent extends far beyond his undeniable sex appeal. Renowned for his captivating portrayals of villains with morally ambiguous beliefs, he mesmerizes audiences with his performances. His ability to embody complex characters with charisma and depth has made him one of the most sought-after actors in the industry. Ha-joon's compelling yet attractive portrayals have left viewers worldwide questioning their own standards for men. With his impressive track record and discerning ability to select the best projects and roles that suit him, likely from a multitude of offers that come his way, the K-drama world can anticipate him gracing the screen with many more memorable performances. 14. Do-hwan. Renowned for his captivating gaze and alluring smirk, Do-hwan effortlessly commands attention with his magnetic presence. Whether sharing the screen with established stars like Lee Min-ho or leading the cast himself, his charisma and talent shine through, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. But it's not just this actor's undeniable sex appeal and captivating proportions that set him apart. He is a master of his craft, especially when it comes to action sequences, performing stunts and fight scenes with remarkable precision that not everyone can effortlessly achieve. His well-built body, undeniably attractive and sure to leave everyone in awe, is not just for show. It is an integral part of his acting, enhancing the impact of every scene he's in. Whether confidently bearing his chest or impeccably dressed, Do-hwan exudes a charisma that captivates audiences. His ability to convincingly embody each character leaves a lasting impression, making him a standout in the industry. It's no surprise that he's often regarded as one of the sexiest actors, as his on-screen presence is simply unforgettable. 13. Bo-hyun. Bo-hyun left a lasting impression with his role as Sergeant in the 2016 hit series Descendants of the Sun. Despite having limited lines and scenes as a supporting character, he managed to garner fans for his talent, fit body, and charming good looks. Years later, he took center stage as the antagonist in another hit series, Itaewon Class, showcasing that he is more than just his statuesque body. His flawless acting has left audiences torn between admiring his charming looks and despising him for his villainous roles. He has also showcased his versatility by excelling in physically demanding roles, such as his excellent portrayal of an intimidating detective in My Name and a military prosecutor in Military Prosecutor Doberman. Now, as the leading man in lighthearted and romantic comedies, Bo-hyun can finally reveal his true gentle nature and ability to make us swoon with his chemistry with his female leads. Yet, directors can't resist highlighting his sexiness, ensuring that every scene, even in romantic comedies, includes a moment where he flaunts his body. However, no one's complaining. Instead, the Korean drama world sees this as a delightful bonus. 12. Hyun-bin. Hyun-bin's visuals are nothing short of perfection, making him one of the hottest actors in Korean entertainment. His face is the ultimate blend of sharp masculinity and graceful elegance. His defined jawline, high cheekbones, and perfectly proportioned features could have been sculpted by the gods. And let's not even get started on those intense, deep-set eyes that seem to pull you in with just one look. Standing tall with his broad shoulders and lean physique, Hyun-bin embodies classic male sophistication. He carries himself with a natural confidence that amplifies his already jaw-dropping good looks. What truly elevates his hotness are the subtle details, his slightly crooked but endearing smile, the way his dimples deepen when he laughs, and that silky, low voice that perfectly complements his striking visuals. Every feature of his is designed to leave a lasting impression, and even as a married man, Hyun-bin's looks remain the gold standard of male beauty. 11. Joong-ki. Joong-ki is the kind of hot that makes you stop in your tracks, and then keeps you thinking about him long after. With his ridiculously smooth skin and those deep, almond-shaped eyes that can switch between sweet and smoldering in an instant, he's got the kind of visuals that leave you weak. What makes him even hotter is that he's not just about the looks, he's got this effortless charisma that makes him stand out in any role. Whether he's the dashing and heroic Captain Yosi-jin in Descendants of the Sun, or the cold, cunning consigliere in Vincenzo, he knows how to command attention while looking absolutely flawless. And no matter what he's wearing, whether it's a sharp suit, military gear, or even something casual, he somehow manages to make it all look like a fashion statement. And now he's leveled up even more. As a happily married man and a father of two, Joong-ki has this new glow that only makes him more appealing. 10. Jo In-sung. Jo In-sung is one of the few proofs that age is just a number when it comes to being one of the hottest actors in Korean entertainment. At 43, he continues to radiate a level of timeless hotness that many younger actors can only aspire to. With his tall 6'2" frame, perfectly symmetrical features, and effortlessly cool demeanor, Jo In-sung carries an elegance and charisma that set him apart from the crowd. Despite the influx of younger actors dominating the industry, Jo In-sung remains irrelevant, a feat that not every actor can do. His iconic roles in dramas like That Winter, The Wind Blows, and It's Okay, That's Love showcased not just his acting talent, but his ability to make hearts flutter with every scene. More recently, his role in Moving reaffirmed his status as a top-tier actor whose appeal transcends generations. 9. Hyung-Sik. Hyung-Sik is the definition of understated hotness. Effortlessly attractive, yet smoldering in all the right ways. His boyish good looks are amplified by a chiseled jawline, perfectly arched brows, and those deep, expressive eyes that can flip from soft and endearing to intensely seductive in seconds. And that smile, it's the kind that can disarm anyone. It's warm, genuine, and just the right amount of mischievous, making him irresistible both on and off the screen. What really ups his hotness factor is his athletic physique. Tall and lean with broad shoulders that he carries with quiet confidence, Hyung-Sik has a natural grace that makes him look flawless, whether he's rocking the stage during his days as an idol or under the spotlight as a talented actor. If you still need some convincing on his hotness, take a look on his projects. In Happiness, his brooding stares and protective instincts had viewers swooning with every scene, while in Suits, his sharp and polished aura made him exude mature sex appeal. Hyung-Sik doesn't need flashy effects or grand gestures. His charisma is already magnetic and draws attention with every move and every glance. He's the guy who can melt your heart with a smile and then make it race with just one piercing look. Simply put, he's impossible to resist. 8. Lee Min-ho. Lee Min-ho is the epitome of K-drama royalty, and his hotness is a huge part of what keeps him at the top of the game. His natural elegance blends seamlessly with his mature, masculine energy, creating a timeless appeal that keeps fans around the world swooning. What makes Lee Min-ho irresistibly hot is his ability to embody the fantasy of the perfect leading man. In dramas like Boys Over Flowers and The Heirs, he defined the image of the brooding, wealthy heartthrob with his overwhelming presence and undeniable charisma. As he's matured, he's taken on more layered roles, like in Pachinko, proving he's not just a pretty face, but a versatile actor who can hold his own in emotionally intense performances. He's the kind of star who can make you swoon with a single glance, reminding everyone why he's still one of the hottest and most iconic actors in the industry. 7. Lee Joong-gi. Whether he's drenched in action sweat or dressed to kill in historical garb, Lee Joong-gi is undeniably one of the hottest actors in Korean entertainment. With his sharp jawline, perfectly symmetrical features, and piercing almond-shaped eyes that seem to see right through you, he has a face that's both delicate and powerful, a rare balance that's nothing short of mesmerizing. His unique look is what first earned him the title of South Korea's original flower boy, but his allure goes far beyond his beauty. What makes Lee Joong-gi irresistibly hot is his ability to embody both grace and raw masculinity. Over the years, he's seamlessly transitioned into roles that highlight his edgier side, and his lean athletic build and undeniable charisma only add to the appeal. His ability to channel raw emotion into every performance makes him not only visually pleasing, but emotionally engaging, a combination that's hard to resist. 6. Gong-yoo. Gong-yoo, at 45, is proof that age only makes some people even hotter. He's still one of the most enduring and swoon-worthy actors in Korean entertainment, with his sharp jawline, soulful eyes, and that warm smile that perfectly balances rugged masculinity and approachable charm. Honestly, it's no wonder he's loved across generations. What makes Gong-yoo stand out, even in an industry full of younger stars, is how he stays effortlessly relevant. He's got this depth and maturity that add layers to his appeal. Whether he's playing a forlorn lover in his latest drama, The Trunk, or a psychopathic recruiter pulling the strings in Squid Game 2, he proves his hotness on and off screen. While the younger crowd might bring fresh energy, Gong-yoo brings sophistication, charisma, and that's something special that only comes with experience. And it's completely irresistible. 5. Lee Dong-woo. Lee Dong-woo's career, spanning over 2 decades, distinguishes him as one of the most seasoned actors in the industry. Despite the passage of time, his ability to captivate audiences has only grown, solidifying his status as a symbol of timeless charm and sophistication in Korean entertainment. His graceful aging process and unwavering appeal as one of the hottest and sexiest actors on screen speak volumes about his enduring popularity. With such extensive experience, Lee Dong-woo possesses a profound understanding of how to maintain an aura of mystery and allure in his roles, a trademark that sets him apart as an iconic figure in Korean entertainment. In his recent portrayal of a former mercenary in A Shop for Killers, Lee Dong-woo not only showcases his versatility, but also proves his ability to stand alongside a new generation of actors, many of whom are equally as handsome and charismatic as he is. 4. Park Seo-joon. For any true K-drama enthusiast, Park Seo-joon needs no introduction. With a prolific career boasting over 20 projects, he has firmly established himself as a household name in the industry and has made significant contributions to the global popularization of Korean drama, such as through his hit series and earlier projects. Even with the sudden popularity and mainstreaming of Korean dramas, he remains relevant with countless dramas now on popular streaming sites such as Netflix, especially in his most recent one, Jeong-song Creature. Now, with his recent inclusion in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, his acting prowess has reached a truly global scale. However, it's not just his impressive resume that sets him apart. Park Seo-joon truly embodies the perfect Korean drama male lead, with a familiar face that audiences adore. As he continues to mature as an actor, his ability to sensually portray his characters sets him apart. His sculpted physique and compelling acting skills go hand in hand, making him undoubtedly one of the most sought-after actors in the industry. Park Seo-joon has undoubtedly cemented his place as one of the sexiest and most relevant actors of all time. 3. Kim So-hyun. Kim So-hyun isn't just one of the highest-paid actors in Korea, he's also one of the hottest. And honestly, it's almost unfair how good-looking he is. With his perfectly sculpted face, those deep, expressive eyes, and a smile that could light up any room, he's got the kind of visuals that make you stop and stare. Add to that his lean, athletic build and an effortless charm that blends boyish sweetness with mature charisma, and it's no wonder fans can't get enough of him. But what really takes his hotness to the next level is how he owns every role he takes on. In his latest drama, Queen of Tears, he's not just acting, he's making you feel all the emotions while looking ridiculously good doing it. Whether he's in a perfectly tailored suit or pouring his heart out in an emotional scene, he's serving both talent and heartthrob energy, and it's impossible not to be drawn in. Kim So-hyun's appeal is in that perfect balance. He's insanely good-looking, but he backs it up with so much depth and skill that you can't help but admire him even more. It's that mix of stunning visuals, undeniable talent, and a certain something you can't quite put into words that keeps him at the top of the game. 2. Lee Jun-ho. Despite the initial skepticism often directed at idol actors transitioning into the acting sphere, Jun-ho has effortlessly captivated audiences with his versatile performances, whether embodying a brooding male lead or a character with impeccable comedic timing. Motivated by a desire to stand out and overcome any feelings of inferiority within his group, Lee Jun-ho boldly ventured into the world of acting. His boldness paid off as he achieved a remarkable milestone by becoming the first idol actor to be awarded the prestigious Bok Song Award, a feat that many seasoned actors aspire to. Beyond his exceptional acting abilities, Lee Jun-ho is widely celebrated as one of the hottest actors in the industry today. His innate charisma and sex appeal, honed during his promotions as a 2PM member, seamlessly translate into the characters he embodies. Whether portraying an heir with a troubled past or a king of Imperial Korea, Jun-ho exudes an undeniable magnetism that captivates audiences worldwide. 1. Ji Chang-wook. At the top of the list of the sexiest Korean drama actors of 2024 reigns the undeniable number 1, Ji Chang-wook. His rise to the pinnacle of the industry has been marked by a steady and assured climb, highlighting his unwavering dedication, undeniable talent, and the deep connection he shares with his audience. But what truly sets him apart as the sexiest actor on this list isn't just his chiseled form or his ability to flawlessly execute action sequences, it's the way he wears his heart on his sleeve. From the very start of his career, Chang-wook has exuded a passionate, smoldering intensity in his roles, especially when it comes to portraying characters deeply in love. There's nothing sexier than a man who isn't afraid to show his unabashed devotion to his leading lady, and Chang-wook embodies this romantic fervor with such authenticity that viewers can't help but fall under his spell. Even for fans who aren't typically drawn to romance genres, it's hard to deny Chang-wook's appeal. His natural talent for portraying action sequences and embodying his characters makes for an incredibly enjoyable viewing experience. Whether he's capturing hearts in romantic scenes or thrilling audiences with his action-packed performances, there is without a doubt that he is the sexiest Korean drama actor. Now that we've seen the hottest actors, it's time to shake things up. Good looks don't always go hand in hand with raw talent, and our new list proves it. This time, we're ranking similar actors solely based on their talent and skills. And trust us, the results will surprise you.